All right, just to kind of catch you up on where I am, a theme for April, I think it is let me move this here. Theme for April is space science fiction. I think it's called To the Stars or something. But anyway, so what I ended up doing was going way out of my range here. And I decided to get one of these things. And it's a game thing, some sort of a game unit expansion. It's a Sabre class tank, fighter tank. It's a Star Wars thing, so of course it hovers, right? And it's got a little clear thing that comes with it that allows it to hover. These things are loose only because that's the way they seem to come, but I don't like them loose. The more I mess with it, the more I realize I think I'm going to put some glue in there and make this look it'll take up a little more space, but it'll look right. So you're probably thinking, well, hey, it's supposed to be white and yellow and red and blue and some other bright colors. It's Star Wars, right? And it's like, well, yeah, but it's my model. And personally, I'd like it to look a little more realistic. So I decided to paint it up like it's in the desert-ish. So I put I put a yellow, I forget what color I used, desert yellow, or just maybe it was just yellow. Yeah, I think I used yellow, plain yellow. Yeah, dark yellow. This was the color I used right here, dark yellow. And that's the base color. And then I used a red brown, I think it's 64, yeah, this color. Red brown is these reddish things. And then I used some sort of green. I don't think it's that color. I think it was 50, not 51. But it was some sort of a green color. Maybe it was this color. I don't see it anymore. I thought I had everything laying out, but this green color here. Because what I usually do is I mix up. There it is, right there. Yeah, that's the color I used. So what I do is I mix up. I mix up in these little jars, right? They're 15 milliliters. And what I do is I put roughly 7.5 milliliters of paint. Then I put in 7.5 milliliters of Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. And then I throw in one of these little BB things that I got at High Tide Games, which is a game shop near here. And so when I mix that up, that is perfect for airbrushing. Sometimes I may thin it a little bit more by just putting a little bit more of this stuff in there. We're talking drops into the color cup. And then it's great this is actually a good consistency for brush painting. Very, very thin coats, and that's it. But here's the three colors that I used for the basic paint. And I haven't decided if I want to go back over it with this and kind of fill in some of that to make it look. But at the end of the day, this is kind of a fun build. I am going to do some, possibly some weathering on it. I haven't decided how much. I'm just kind of goofing with it right now. I did paint the little hover things underneath, and I'm going to smoke those up. I've got some X19 smoke that I'm going to use on those and just kind of fill it in. And then I do plan on doing some things with a little bit of chipping, if you will, some silver. I do plan on, these are some sort of fill generator, it said somewhere. I'm going to make those kind of, you know, some sort of a glowish yellow. I've still got, on this side, I've still got some trim paint to do. And I'm frankly having fun with it. I did paint up my guy in a slightly different series of colors so that he looks a little different, because the uniforms never look exactly like the vehicle. They shouldn't anyway. And and it's got these eye things, if you will. I guess these are the windows. There's some others up here, but you know, that's too close. Nobody's going to, I mean, his eyes wouldn't be able to fit. So I'm going to right in here, I'm planning on putting a clear green over the gray, because I've tested it in, where did I put my test? I must have thrown it out, but I ran a test that showed, oh yeah, here it is, you know, which, whether it was blue or green, and I decided that of the different colors, this one looked the most like thick windows, if you will, armored glass. So that's what I'm going with. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I mean, the little kit comes with some other stuff. These are antennae that need to go on yet. I can swap out, you know, and have another laser, if you will. But I got two big old laser cannon here. I figured I'd use the beam thing there. I've still got my Hellfire-ish missiles that need to go on. And I haven't gotten around to that yet, but I'll stick those on, and there's doors to go with them that have to fit on. I still need to paint those, and I got to paint my the lid that goes on the back. I painted the inside, so I mean, I could just leave it like that, but it's kind of good little bit of armor protection if it's like that. So, and for some reason they give you two different kinds of heads. I'm not a Star Wars guy, so I'm not sure what the difference is. I thought this one looked cooler because it's got the little mohawk thingy going, whereas this one doesn't, and so that's what I decided to go with that guy. And anyway, having fun with it. I expect to finish it. August is amnesty, so I can bring it to the August meeting. I've still got another 2 or 3 weeks before our next meeting, and I'm easily going to have this finished. But that's kind of where I am with this one. Next video on this one will show it finished and as a finished product. Thanks for watching.